परिणाम है कि कम महंगाई और फिर भी तेज गति से सरकार खर्चा कर रही है। Centrally sponsored schemes. This reflects a high increase considering low inflation. Capital expenditure for 2019-20 budget estimate is estimated to be 3,36,292 crores. Centrally sponsored schemes are proposed to be allocated 3,27,679 crore in the budget estimate 19-20 as against 3,04,849 crore in the revised estimate of the current year. Allocation for National Education Mission is being increased from 32,334 crore in the revised estimate to 38,572 crore in budget estimate 19-20. Allocation for Integrated Child Development Scheme is being increased from 23,357 crore in REs 18-19 to 27,584 crore in BE 19-20. A substantial increase is proposed in the allocation for welfare of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. The allocation of rupees 56,619 crore made in budget estimate 18-19 for scheduled castes further increased to rupees 62,474 crore in our revised estimate of the current year, and is now proposed to be further increased in the budget estimate next year to 76,801 crore. ये 35% बढ़ोतरी है scheduled caste के लिए, 35.6% increase. For the scheduled tribes also, proposed allocation in budget estimate 19-20 is rupees 50,086 crore as against 39,135 crore in budget estimate 18-19, an increase of 28%. We have pursued the public enterprises asset management agenda to make these enterprises accountable to the people. As many as 57 central public sector enterprises are now listed with a market cap of over 13 lakh crores. The government received 1 lakh crore from disinvestment proceeds last year. We are confident of crossing the target of rupees 80,000 crore this year. We have maintained the glide path towards our target of 3% of fiscal deficit to be achieved by 2020-21. India's debt to GDP, which was 46.5% in 17-18, while the FRBM Act prescribes that the debt to GDP ratio should be brought down to 40% by 2024-25. Along with completion of our fiscal deficit consolidation program, we'll now focus on debt consolidation program. Our government had promised last year that we will carry out reforms in stamp duty levied and collected on financial securities transactions. I am proposing, therefore, through the finance bill, necessary amendments in this regard. The amendments proposed will usher in a very streamlined system. Stamp duties would be levied on one instrument relating to one transaction and get collected only at one place through the stock exchange. The duty so collected will be shared with all the state governments seamlessly on the basis of domicile of the buying client. Madam Speaker, now I come to Part B of the tax proposals. On behalf of all the people of India and on behalf of our government, I would first like to thank all our taxpayers for their valuable contribution to nation building and for providing a better quality life to the poor and marginalized sections of society. Your tax helps provide dignity to our sisters and mothers with toilets and cooking gas connections. Your tax pays for the electricity connections to the poor who have lived in darkness for generations. The tax you pay will provide health care to 50 crore brothers and sisters and children. It is you who is ensuring. It is you who is ensuring respect, dignity, and a secure future to our retired Jawans through one rank, one pension. Thank you, taxpayers. Because of all these major tax reforms undertaken by us during the last 4.5 years, both tax collection as well as the tax base have shown significant increase, and we have made progress towards achieving a moderate taxation, high compliance regime. It is therefore just and equitable that some benefits from the tax reforms must also be passed on to the middle class taxpayers. Keeping this in view, I propose to further reduce the tax burden on such taxpayers. Though, Madam Speaker, as per convention, the main tax proposals will be presented in the regular budget, small taxpayers, especially the middle class, salary earners, pensioners, and senior citizens need certainty in their minds at the beginning of the year about their taxes. Therefore, proposals particularly relating to such class of persons should not wait. Hence, while for the present, the existing rates of income tax will continue for FY 19-20 also, I propose the following changes. Individual taxpayers having taxable annual income up to rupees 5 lakhs will get full tax rebate. Therefore will not be required to pay any tax. As a result, even persons having gross income up to rupees 6.5 lakhs may not be required to pay any income tax if they make investments in provident funds, specified savings, insurance, etc. 6.5 लाख तक जब आप ये इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हो तो 6.5 लाख तक भी कोई टैक्स नहीं आएगा अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हो स्पेसिफाइड सेविंग्स में. In fact, with additional deductions such as interest on home loan up to 2 lakhs, interest on educational loans, national pension scheme contributions, medical insurance, medical expenditure on senior citizens. With all of these other exemptions, deductions, persons having even higher income will not have to pay any tax. This will provide tax benefit of 18,500 crore rupees to an estimated 3 crore middle class taxpayers comprising self-employed, small business, small traders, salary earners, pensioners and senior citizens. ऐसे लगभग 3 करोड़ लोग अलग अलग वर्गों से मध्यम वर्गीय उनको टैक्स से लगभग इससे पूरी तरीके से मुक्ति मिल जाएगी. For salaried persons, standard deduction is being raised from the current 40,000 to rupees 50,000. This will provide additional tax benefit of rupees 4,700 crore to more than 3 crore salary earners and